What Grammy Award is doing to African artists is what I call artistical colonization. Artistical colonization. All the artists in Africa are all being colonized, no exception. Pay attention. Pay attention, Africa, let me teach you. How will you know that our artists are being colonized artistically? Is for you to look out for where they are expecting validation. What Grammy Award is doing to African artists is exactly what United Nations is doing to African political leaders. No difference. Over 1.4 billion of us, yet we are not allowed to be permanent members of United Nations. We are allowed to vote, we are allowed to contribute, our army is allowed to go for UN peacekeeping, but to be permanent members of the UN Security Council, we are not allowed. Look at our artists today. Whoever that is not giving an award in Grammy goes home sad. What is wrong with you people? I expected more from people like Burna Boy of Nigeria and Shatta Wale of Ghana. I would not expect much from people who do not sing conscious songs in Africa. But like Burna Boy, people who sing conscious music of African consciousness, I expected better from them because they should have known better. Aristotle said, man, know thyself. An unexamined life is not worth living. But you still seek validation from institutions that were not designed for you. What is wrong with you people? What is wrong with you people? What's up with this inferiority complex? You might want to lie to yourself that it is not inferiority complex, but it is what it is. It is what it is. Three things you will ask yourself and you will stop seeking validation from Grammy. Ask yourself, when was Grammy created? Who created Grammy? Why did he create Grammy? And for who was Grammy created for? Grammy was created in the year 1959. 1959. That was when Grammy was created, just yesterday. My grandmother is older than Grammy. My grandmother is older than Grammy. This Grammy you are crying for. Are you telling me that before 1959, we have not been singing? Our people have been singing before Grammy was created. Who gave them recognition? Who gave them validation? Who gave them applause? They sang for African consciousness. They never expected any applause or recognition from Grammy. They were singing. My grandmother, you saw her. My grandmother is older than Grammy itself. Grammy was created in 1959. By who? By the National Academy Recording Arts and Science in the United States of America. Why? It was created to honor artists. But not just artists. It was created to honor artists, primarily Western artists who fit into the Western institution that appreciate and fit into their taste and market. Not for you, not for African voice, not for African artists, and definitely not for African influence. Grammy is not the throne. We are the throne. Look at people like Fela Kuti, Lucky Dube. Look at those great people. Miriam Makeba, Manu Dibango. They were not given Grammy in their lifetime. Does it mean that they are not legends? No. Does that diminish their greatness? No. Why? Because they know they are great. They understood that their music do not reflect the Western taste of music. How do you expect Grammy to honor people like Fela Kuti of Nigeria? Someone that sang teacher, don't teach me nonsense. Who do you think Fela Kuti was referring as a teacher? You think the teacher was Nigerian politicians? No, the teacher was the Western world. How did Fela Kuti define democracy? Demonstration of grace. Crazy demonstration. If you not be grace, why for Africa? As time they go, things just they bad. They bad more and more. If good the teacher teaches something and the students make mistake, teacher must talk to you, but Oyibo not talk to you. Now support them, they support them, say their teaching get meaning. Different meaning. Different kind of meaning. That is the conclusion of my song. I sing, I tell everyone to that's my song. That was what Fela Kuti was singing. How do you expect Grammy to recognize him? Because he was singing against the system that was giving the validation. Use your head, use your head. The world knows you are great. All you need to do is to own that greatness. Embrace that greatness. Celebrate yourself. Do not wait to be recognized. Celebrate yourself. The platform is not for you. Create your own platform. Honor yourself. Recognize your own greatness. Celebrate your victory. Don't wait someone to tell you that you are great before you will be great. Look at people like Chinua Achebe, that prolific writer from Nigeria and West Africa. If not because of God's intervention, books like Things Fall Apart wouldn't have been published. It wouldn't have been published because they never liked that book, Things Fall Apart, because the book exposed the lie that they told in our narrative. That's why Chinua Achebe said, as long as the lion do not have historians, it is the exploits of the hunters that will be celebrated, rather than the bravery of the lion. You are the lion in this Grammy. Your bravery will not be celebrated. It is the exploit of the hunter that will be celebrated, not your bravery. Do not be deceived that they gather 5 of you or 7 of you and carry one and carry an award and give one to make you feel like they are with you. They are not. You're all scapegoats. Celebrate yourself. I am the voice of Africa. It is not Grammy that told me. It is not Grammy that told me I am the modern day town crier. It is my ancestors. It is revelation from God Almighty. I don't wait for anyone to give me validation.